Hello everybody and welcome back to falmunction Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. So before we move on with our second poem, after Yori was staring at us in a closet, looking like she was gonna rip my jugular out, I don't know, maybe it's just her way of saying she likes me, but I did actually promise you guys to look back into the game files and see if there's anything unusual again. Actually, I don't know if I looked back at the traceback file, and you'll see the Windows ding again. Hear it. I mean, it might actually happen over the course of this playthrough again, because I have these files open over here so I can read them. And it doesn't look like the traceback txt is any different from before, so that's nice. But I've noticed there's a few other things. There's a file called "Can You Hear Me" in all caps .txt, and it reads the following: "There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new t-shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of us. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot." I'll just leave that as it is. So that's there. There's also another file that's been added. Let me see. Pretty much like 45 minutes in between the other one. It says the file is called like 24 eyes.txt. Like, not the words 24 eyes, it's literally just the letter I repeated very, very often. It reads, "I hate this." And there's a couple paragraph breaks. Then in all caps, "I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard?" Again, I'll leave you to that. Think of it what you will. And then, as icing on the cake, there's an image that actually predates the "Can You Hear Me" txt. That's like another sort of more or less 45 minutes before the "Can You Hear Me" txt was created. I'll just put that on screen. The image is called "Happy Thoughts," except the A in happy is replaced with an X, and the O in thoughts is replaced with an X. .png. Cool, huh? Let's move on. We got people to show poems to. Let's go with Yori. I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I bet. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Yuri stares at the poem with an surprised expression on her face. "Do you like it?" "Falmunction, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly?" Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. We did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, falmunction. I mean, she is sort of, you know, coming out of her shell and getting really excited and so on. But if you look at her face right now, I don't know. Would you be surprised if she took out one of her precious knives and started cutting me up? Just food for thought. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, falmunction? I'm not being weird, right? Having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. Honestly, if you come on that strong, to me, in real life, after 2 days, I don't know. I don't know how I would react, especially if you're creepy like Yuri is. But I'd probably be taken aback and would at least keep my distance for a while. I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Okay, this is a new one, for sure. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, time-devouring prayer, connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What the fuck? That was insane. As an avant-garde poem, it's probably phenomenal. Coming from a high school student who's really into like horror and abstract things and, you know, whatever. That's so unsettling. Holy crap. Well, looking at it back, I actually shouldn't have clicked it away. Probably it was probably not word association. It was too structured for it to be that way, but it looked like it basically. It gave that impression. That's actually pretty hard to do, I would say, without it coming off as pretentious or whatever. And just like the pace by which it moved on, man, Just reading it is kind of gave me kind of a kick. I want somebody to draw fan art of that. But I'm really interested in what she's gonna say about it. Uh-huh. It doesn't really matter what it's about. And mine has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Uh, that is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Uh huh. The face, man. I'm okay. Or did I just. Is she really? Are these words coming out of her mouth actually hers? I'm not so sure right now. I mean, the font didn't change, but still. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Holy shit. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica, why not? Just to switch it up a little bit. Falmunction, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Is she talking about the thing outside of the classroom? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Okay. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. Maybe she's also referring to the closet scene. I don't know. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with pocket knives. With a pocket knife. So it was true then. Okay. I mean, that is a thing people do, and I've known a few people who do that, and I never really understood it, but I don't know. It does help them. Obviously, it's not healthy. But I don't know if I ever knew anybody who did it in front of other people. Isn't that kind of messed up? It kind of is, but you also shouldn't judge people for it, I think. It doesn't help the situation. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I'm sure she has. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. That's what people keep telling me. But I haven't heard from that kind of phenomenon in a long time. That doesn't mean to... I don't mean to say that it doesn't exist, but... it's one of those things that if it was less talked about in the press like it is right now, or in popular culture, I think what will happen is that a lot less people are gonna be doing it or being into it, you know? Okay. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Noted. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. I don't know if you do, though, is the thing. And I don't know if I should trust your advice. You did delete my girlfriend. So, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, save me. The colors they won't, bright, beautiful colors? Interesting. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating. Obviously, I'm trying to piece together the missing words, the missing letters there. Grating, what does that mean? Wolf? No. Waveforms. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard, I guess, on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. An endless poem of meaningless. I don't know what to think of this. Cacophony, stop. Like, I don't know why certain... I mean, it's emphasis, obviously, for one thing, but I don't know why else those words are capitalized or all in all caps, and why certain letters are missing. You could maybe, you know, take all these letters and arrange them and get a message or whatever. I'm not going to do that. Delete her. Delete her. I almost missed this. Save me. Delete her. So I'm wondering if this is even Monica talking? Who is Monica? Maybe Monica is multiple different beings or something? I don't know. Yep. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Also, your vision is a VHS tape now. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Oh, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Fucking hell. We should have shown my poem too next. I guess I'll save my game now. Might as well. Hey Natsuki, please bring some normalcy to my life. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That's maybe true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Is that... Oh yeah, that's the same poem she showed me. It's the spider-loving Amy. Just skimming it for differences. What? No. If anything, it's probably just my memory not recognizing some of these lines, but I think it's the exact same poem. Although the world is better off without spider lovers, I'm gonna go tell everyone. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Anyway, not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. Now it's just warming up. I'll just skim this again. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah, she lays it all out for me, which, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. If you're not hurting anybody, it doesn't matter if you drink Pabst Blue Ribbon with your caviar dinner. Who cares, right? Such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anybody? Yeah. She gets it. Kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. I have unlocked another special poem. That reminds me, I'm gonna go... Okay. Oops. I had a look in my game folder just to see if there's a new file there waiting for me, but apparently not. Okay, let's have it. Let's see what the special poem is. Okay. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understood how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Interesting. So we're meant to assume this is Yuri. Although, I don't know, maybe it's somebody else and blank is Yuri. Which may well be the case actually, since you can't fit that many letters in this blank box. Like Natsuki would probably be too long. Monica as well. Sayori, I think so too. So maybe this is Sayori talking and then referring to Yuri, or somebody else entirely. Who knows? Let's keep it going. On that cheerful note. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves, blah blah blah. Let's see, is there anything new? Don't worry, we'll keep it simple. Yeah. No complacency, we have 4 members. This is our chance. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they cannot do anywhere else. Should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I don't know about that. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Right, falmunction, etc., etc. You can't take advantage of falmunction to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Bingo! Yeah. In vast portions, it is still a visual novel, and they're having fun with it, which I do appreciate. Like, even with all this fucked up shit going on, I still find myself laughing every once in a while, and it's still, like, really well done. It doesn't go off the rails too much, in which case, then, you know, the next time it hits even harder, you know? Such a good game, man. Thanks, Token, by the way, who, is probably in the comments right now. Thanks for suggesting that game to me. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until falmunction joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And falmunction isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. ... Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and falmunction want to get more members too. Right? ... I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. falmunction, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. I don't know how to interpret that. I feel like if I started looking at it from a meta perspective, I would be far off, so I'll just wait it out. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? I mean, deleting my friend was a mistake. God damn it. Like, the thing is, she doesn't come off like a monster. It feels like, say you have a deity of a small world, like a writer. Like a writer writing a story. And the writer that writes the story is the deity of their world, so to speak. The god, rather, to make it easier. And she doesn't seem like she killed off Sayori because she wanted me to suffer or whatever, or she... whatever. The point is, I think, and that also is reflected in that traceback.txt, it seems more like she's like overwhelmed and like editing the game on the fly, so to speak. Yeah, I think I'm getting somewhere here. I think this might be going in the right direction. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? Guys, the arguments. I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. That's true. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't that many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, falmunction, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Honestly, I really don't see why she's here. With Sayori, I think she had sort of a connection, but Yuri and Monica, I don't think Natsuki gets along with them at all. It's not just... like, at the beginning I was like, Yuri and Natsuki, maybe it's like a friendship that's... just two friends who like bickering at each other, or... But I think they're just too different and they're not considerate enough to be friends. That's my interpretation. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. ... This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. God damn it, game. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Whoa. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, falmunction? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, or rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. Yeah, you really didn't say anything with that statement. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. Her right eye was starting to... Yeah, it is still bleeding. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. You know, these little things, I do wonder if they're meant to be the real side of the character, or if it's like something else influencing them from in the background. It's really hard to say anything at this point, I guess. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, falmunction? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with falmunction before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all. It's important to me here as president. ... Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? You have no idea. Well, maybe you have all the idea. Falmunction, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. It's getting hazy in the background. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? I do. Sort of. Yeah. You could say that. But it's weird because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! Short. Well, I think that's a good time to take a break. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm actually getting tired. I should take a break here and start over tomorrow, but I'm determined to finish this as soon as I can. It's getting really interesting, and you know, people, as they've told me, how out there this game is and how weird and unpredictable, they've not they've not promised enough, actually. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are enjoying it too, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.